My bad. I freaking turned off the video instead of pausing it. Okay, so the patriarch. We have. I can't with this shit. And it flew literally on top of jealousy and envy. And obsessed. See, this is why I don't know why I'm getting like African descent. Okay, again, look, now we have voodoo. That's a lot of practices from, I guess that era or that what's the word I'm looking for, spirit? It's those times, right? Because I know of the Latin countries, the Latin countries where voodoo is practiced, right? And the high priestess, look at that, doing voodoo on a high priestess. And because it didn't work, you're mentally and emotionally unstable. Oh yeah, because the high priestess is unapologetic and she don't give a fuck. Regardless if you're a guy or a girl. Déjeme eso ahí. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, so I know of like places like, for example, my family is from El Salvador, okay? And they're from a little town. Yeah, so they're from a little town called Izalco. And Izalco, that little town, all it's known for is for dark magic, witchcraft, voodoo, who like all that kind of. Hasta para allá, mami. No, mama. Hasta. Okay, go. And yeah, that's all they're known for. It's for their witchcraft, their voodoo, their dark practice magic, all that, witches, okay, covens, cults, things like that. All of that is practiced there. If you haven't gone over to my other channel, Time for T144, I talk about it there. And how it was a surprise to me to find out that the lady that raised me was, you see? Yeah, she mad that I'm talking about it. She's mad that I'm talking about it. Yeah, I talk about it in my other channel where, talk about that, to my surprise, the lady that raised me is a dark spiritualist. Who knew? And a thief. Maybe they wanted oh, maybe they did. Whoever was doing this voodoo was doing it so you could be mentally and emotionally unstable. But you're the patriarch. You're walking around here being unapologetically you. Like, you walk around here showing your real face. Like, being inauthentic is like it's like kryptonite. I just heard it's like your kryptonite, like being fake or dishonest, like not showing yourself is not something you know how to do. Like, you don't have no clue how to be fake. You have no clue how to lie. No clue. You practice authenticity. And I feel like that's what makes your faith even more powerful, to be honest. Because you're honest. Yeah. That makes your faith even more powerful, says Spirit. Because of how honest you are. And like I said, maybe this worked because of this. I mean, hell, we got them all. We have love spell, black magic, dark magic, death magic, love spell, and voodoo. So maybe yes. Maybe they did, collective. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Maybe they did. So maybe, again, right? Whoever these energies are, because I'm starting to feel more. Like, there's no way in hell that this one Ice King can feel this bitter. Okay? Like, I find that very hard. Tiklali. No. I find that very hard to believe that just this damn Ice King is feeling animosity towards you and is doing death magic on you and is obsessed and is jealous and is envy and is Ice King and there's conflict and all of that, right? But I feel that, yes, this is what they wanted to take from you. Again, house, right? Your stability, your mental stability. I just heard your fortune. Your fortune. So yeah, you're the pig, like you're it. Again, you're that guy. Okay, you're that, oh my God. Spirit says you're that guy that everybody loves to hate. If you are a masculine, okay, watching my video, put it in the comments. Put that shit in the comment. Yes, I am that divine masculine they love to hate. I am that guy. I be him. Yes. Awakening. You've awakening. Somebody's having an awakening here. Or somebody has awakened to this and realizing like who's who. Maybe again, okay, thank you, Spirit. Like I always say, nothing is a coincidence in a read. So what I was saying about the lady that raised me, right? To my surprise, who knew this bitch was a fucking dark spiritualist? Meanwhile, the whole time she's like, let's pray to Archangel Michael. Let's pray to God because we have to. My mom, she even bought like those little things that you see at church where you get on your knees and pray. She bought those. We had those at home. Okay? And she had an altar. But in that altar, all she had were like cups of water and like pictures of passed over loved ones, right? So, I mean, the shit looked normal. Even when I was being raised, because I was raised Catholic and I was raised in the Yoruba religion. I've spoken about that a little bit here, but I get really into it in my other channel if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. Because that channel, that's what it's pretty much based on. I tell you guys what I've been exposed to, what has happened to me living with this lady and her kids. Yeah, so somebody's having an awakening here about they trust maybe somebody's discovering some truth. Mom. Somebody here has discovered truth. Mom. What? Ahorita, papi. Somebody here has discovered some type of truth that has awakened them. It has enlightened them. And like it's true. Like you can trust it. Like what they're finding out is facts. Again, like I said, me finding out, you know, that this lady is like a freaking dark witch, fucking whatever, right? Finding that out, it's like an awakening. It's like an aha moment. Somebody is having that right now. Somebody is having that right now, and they're asking questions. Thank you, Spirit. They're asking questions like, yo, I had heard this about such and such, but I'm finding out this happened too. Is that true? Is this? Somebody's asking questions. A police officer? Maybe they stole something more because we did see legal, right? Maybe they stole something more. Maybe they did something, right? Maybe they did something. This doesn't necessarily mean that they stole your money or they stole your house or they stole whatever, right? This could be like energy, like I said, your mental state, things like that. But I don't know. Somebody's finding out something. Somebody just found out a truth. And now they're asking questions about it because maybe they were told a lie and now like the math isn't mathing and they're asking questions now. And now they're being told the truth. Thank you, Spirit. And now they're being told the truth. Yeah, now they're being told the truth. And this, okay, thank you, Spirit. And this person, like I said, to my surprise, right, I found out that. So this person, that's how they're feeling. Like, to their surprise, they're like, wait, what? That's not true? But they said, and then they had receipts and pictures and this and that. They had like a whole freaking buffet of evidence of this situation being like that. And now you're telling me that it's not, that it's like this? I feel somebody, I just heard like, right? Somebody doesn't believe something. But not because it's not true, because like I feel somebody's just like I've been lied to for so long, or something like that. We have the. So we have this in future, but it was going in the reverse. So I feel like this could have been a situation, right? Where maybe this is what they wanted your whole future to look like. This is distant future, but I think in the moment you were going through like this you were mentally and emotionally unstable, right? So maybe they just figured maybe when she comes back down to earth, or like she's normal again, or he's normal again, then we can take their money and take their... Oh my God! Literally right behind it, and I just said it. What the fuck? I just said it. We can take their money and they can end up broke with nothing. Right? But distant future in the reverse, it didn't go down that way. And with these being right up, this could be that maybe, yes, they took actual money from you. And this had you in poverty. But with distant futures in reverse, that won't be a situation for you no more. Ayúdale con su ropa, Anthony. That won't be a situation for you no more. Dale ropita, Anthony. Ayúdale nomás. It won't be your situation no more. It's not happening. Maybe that's what they wanted, right, for your future, because they stole your money, right? Whoever the fuck this Ice King is, whatever, they took money from you. They took your mental stability, everything. Okay, so basically this person tore you down limb from limb and thought that, fuck it, I'm gonna leave collective over there. They ain't getting enough from that shit anyways. Oh, but when they do, they won't have no money. They'll be in poverty. They won't have a reason to go on, and they're just gonna be, their future is just gonna look like shit because they won't have anything, because I've done all the bibbity bop in the world to make it not happen. It's happening. Period. Why? Because you were protected. Fucking weirdos, I swear. Peacemaker, persistent patience. We got Ma'at here. You know, with this Ma'at card, I was going to say it. With these two suns, and you see how she's pouring water from this container to that container. It never spills. It never drops. What it's giving me, like, whoever's coming in is always going to have your cup full. That's a really big, bright sunlight. The first card and these, there's sun in each and every, on 3 cards. But in Ma'at's cards, there's 2 suns. So this is giving me, oh my God, I'm hearing that Annie song. The sun will come out tomorrow, bet your bottom dollar. I feel like you believed that. You believed it. That's what. You guys, Spirit is so funny. I love it when Spirit be co-signing me. What other co-sign do you need besides God? Like, the fuck? Look it. Before I even flipped it over, y'all saw it fell here. But before I flipped it over, I started telling you about Ma'at. So this is what I was saying. Like, whoever's coming in is always going to have your cup full. And you're always going to be happy because you're not going to have one son. You're going to have two. Like, okay. Your jaw is gonna fucking hurt from smiling all the fucking time. And I feel like this person is funny. Whoever's coming in, this person's funny. They make you laugh. And even if they're like, there's all kinds of like funny, right? You can be funny. You could be funny corny. Or you can be funny that you tell a lot of jokes. Or you're like very funny sarcastic, right? Things like, ay vas. Sarcastic, things like that. But whatever it is, this person makes you smile. Is gonna make you smile. And it's a number 14, which reduces to a 5, and that's change, right? Change. You could be seeing that number 555, 55. That is change. And we've been seeing a lot of cards of that as well, right? Of change. The change happened already. The moment you decided, you know what, I'm not going to go along with the crowd. I'm going to go here and do my own thing. Oh, but you're going to be over there by yourself. Cool. I'm cool with that. Because you knew you weren't alone. You knew who you had with you. The only difference now is that now, thanks to this video, you know you got ancestors that you didn't even know you had that have your back. You had no clue. And now you do. Okay? If this video is resonating with you, do your research. Find out more. Find out more where you come from. Ask your family. Like, if you get along with your family. If you don't get along with your family, fuck them. Don't even ask a motherfucking thing, because God is going to put it in your face. Just like I know about me. I haven't called this lady up talking about, bitch, I don't need to do that. My punk ass daddy. I never met him. I never ever met him until I was 36, 37. Okay? And I ain't calling him talking about where the fuck and how come and who. I'm letting God do all the work. I'm letting God do the work the way that is meant to be done. Because sometimes when we act off of emotion, we fuck up God's plan. And that in return, we fuck ourselves up. It's kind of like self-sabotage, right? Because we're over there being aggressive and angry to somebody that at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck. They're an ice king, an ice queen. They have no feelings. They don't give a shit. They're out here doing death magic and in jealous energy. Like, these people don't care. You can call them up and cuss them out every single day, and all they're going to do is laugh and make fun of you. Because I feel like that's what they did when they saw you like this. Oh my God, I want to cry. Hold on. Yeah, so again, you know, this person's always going to have your cup full. You're never going to be in an empty cup. Maybe these people just would like give you like, you know, your cup full up to here. And they were like, here you go. And you would take it. You'd be like, for sure. Because you're the peacemaker, right? You don't want to fight. But whoever's coming in for you is going to, oh my God, your cup is going to overflow. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups. But where did I see it like that? I don't have, yeah. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups like overflowing with water. So water could be very significant here. And we did see Yemaya when I was shuffling the ancestor deck. Yemaya's water. I said that I had a dream with Ochun last night. Ochun is water. Ochun is the lakes. Oya could be significant. Oof. Orisha's coming through. Oya, she's the storm. She's the relámpago. How do you say that? Oh my God. She's the storm, she's destruction, she's the tornado, and I saw the destruction card here. She's the tornado, right? She's the oh my God, lightning. Thank you, Spirit. Lightning. She's lightning. She's thunder. She's storm, rain, a lot of water, y'all. If this is resonating with you, again, do your research. Find out about Yemaya. Espérame. Find out about Yemaya. Find out about Ochun. Find out about Oya. Because I always felt a connection with Oya. I'm sorry, with Ochun and Yemaya. But when I started reading, my connection started with Oya. And Ogun. And Chango. And I've always been drawn more to the goddesses than the gods or the pharaohs or, you know, however, you know, they are called for who they are, pues, you know. But at the end of the day, I always immediately turn my heart over to God. So that could be a situation, right, where maybe somebody told you, no, you're supposed to be Christian. You can't go to a Catholic church. Who says you've been raised in a Christian church and you will die in a Christian church? And you're like, the fuck if I am, I'm going to go to that Catholic church. Why? Because I've been going through that Catholic church for a month now, and I feel my energy rising. I feel that I am elevating in my frequency. I feel more powerful than ever. And so again, maybe these motherfuckers were having fun, right, while you were in this energy, and you decided to remove yourself from that energy. You know, maybe you decided to remove yourself from that energy, and bam, this turned into this. Maybe it's you who's having this awakening again. Like I said, maybe you're like, oh yeah, no, I don't want to be in a Christian church. I want to be in the Catholic church. And then you find out that the people that have been taking you to the Christian church your whole life, you find out that they're doing voodoo. Maybe that's oh shit. Maybe that is where you are about to have this awakening. Maybe you're about to awaken to the actual truth. Okay, so these are two separate types of awakening, right? You have awakened spiritually, and you're on your journey, you're on your path. But right now you are about to awaken to the truth, to the complete truth, says Spirit. You're about to find out some shit. And by the way it's looking, it's not going to be pretty. I feel like whoever was doing all this magic is going to be somebody that meant a lot to you. Whoever this Ice King is. Because that's literally like with all the... Okay. When somebody is doing this much bibbity bop, they're not doing it alone. Okay? They're not doing it alone. There's always somebody there to help. Okay? Yeah, but when you needed the help, right? When you needed the help, these motherfuckers were laughing at you. Oh, okay. Okay. And so I feel like maybe that's the karma. Because remember I said, why do we have karma? I don't know why we have karma. This is the karma. The karma is you finding out the truth. Maybe this is the truth that they never wanted. Oh, maybe this is the truth that they never wanted you to find out. That's why they were doing this. Maybe whoever the fuck this Ice King is really meant something to you. And this person was like, heck no, I'd rather have them transition out of here before they find out it was me doing this. Before they find out it was me doing this. Before they find out it was me fucking doing this. And coming for them. Before they find out literally just how much I'm obsessed and I hate them and I despise them and I can't even stand to look at them. But I don't want them to have none of this. And I don't want them to know that it was me. You're the one that's awakening. You're awakening to some type of truth. Spirit is about to put it in you. But you're about to get those are two main things that you're about to get. You're about to get truth, really hard truth, difficult truth, says Spirit. This is difficult truth, but it's nothing you can't handle. Cause shit, if you were able to come up out of whatever the fuck these motherfuckers put you through, most definitely you can come out of this truth. Out of this truth. But I'll tell you this though, it's not gonna be easy. Okay? I'm gonna cry. You might cry. I got so emotional. I felt the emotion in my heart, in my chest. Did you do it? No, stop it, papi. And so I feel like because of all of this, this is why beautiful things are coming. Because the cards for the ancestor cards, they were beautiful. Collective. I feel when I have been doing the readings like this, I feel that where I pull overall energy from is your energy. And then when I clarify and shit like this comes out, I feel like because you're in this energy, motherfuckers attack it, right? So I feel like lately that's how we've been getting the messages. You know, the overall energy is your energy, right? It's loving. Look, it's patience and persistent and patient. Take charge. Generosity. That's you. Okay, the patriarch. Okay, the shaman. Like, again, that's another also, like, maybe you have some type of Native American ancestors that you have no clue about. You're connecting. You're connecting with them. And you know this. Because look, right after generosity, Father of Earth, we have the twins. Conscience, connections. You're already doing this. Okay. For some of you, oh my God, I know I'm all over the place, guys, but I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm getting a lot of downloads, so this is going to be a long one. For some of you, you can be having visions because it says conscious, so you're not asleep. You're very much aware, right? Okay. So you can very much be connecting with your ancestors that you have no idea about. And you're like, why am I seeing that? Spirit, why are you showing me this? Spirit is showing you right now these ancestors. They're introducing themselves to you. They're letting you know that they are here, that you can call upon them. Ask them. Ask and you shall receive. Because right after that, we have miracles in motion. Look at that. And their miracles are in motion and they're coming in fast. Fast. And I love that this card is a male. I think it's like a male snake. Okay? But that might be that this love that's coming in is coming in fast. It could be a male, could be a female. Put yourself where you go, right? It doesn't matter. But with this person, like being half snake, half human, it's giving me like this person shed their old skin, got this beautiful new one, okay, got armor, a sword. Like they're coming in fast. I feel like whoever's coming in for you is gonna defend you. It's gonna they're gonna defend you, they're gonna protect you, they're gonna be like, nope, not my girl. Excuse me, honey, hands off the merchandise is what it's giving. So this is a confirmation for some of you. I don't think this is for everybody. At least this message that you're connecting with your ancestors, it's not for everybody. It's for some of you. Oh my God. You know what I just smelled? I just smelled a cigar. A cigar. So maybe your ancestor, for some of you, if you have an altar, put a rum. Bacardi rum and a cigar, but lit the cigar. Let the smoke, you know. I just smelled it. It literally I just smelled that dang cigar. And again, growing up in the Yoruba religion, I always saw my mom do that. I always saw her pour that rum and blow. She would lit the cigar, but then put it backwards and then blow it, and then all the smoke would come out at the end of the cigar. So you're not like inhaling the cigar, right? I'm not encouraging anybody to smoke cigars or anything, okay? Let's not get crazy. But I just got a whiff of that. I just got a strong whiff of that. So the ancestors are very present, you guys. Definitely. Maybe even the orichas. Or maybe some of you have orichas, oricha ancestors. And this is your confirmation. I feel like this is it's a confirmation for somebody. Wow, we definitely switched it, y'all. So I'm gonna leave the twins out, see what it says, okay? So let's continue here. So like I was saying, yeah, see, look, I was about to clarify. We got work, labor, efforts, okay? And you're in your North Node. Yeah, like, you worked so hard to get up out of this. That this right now, that's about to happen. That's why I keep saying, motherfuckers is mad. But with this Ma'at card, like I said, this person's cup of love is always going to overflow. And not only that, this person's going to bring you joy and happiness. Déjelo aquí. And again, it's because you've worked hard. Okay? You've worked hard for this. And Spirit says you deserve it. Oof. You deserve it. I just feel emotional again. You deserve it. You deserve it. Where did it go? Tú me la quitaste, ¿verdad? Yeah. Or did I shuffle? Because abundance came out, y'all. Abundance was the first card to clear up the Ma'at card. And I don't know if I was so into the downloads that I mixed it back in. Yeah, so abundance, I mean, that can look in so many different ways, right? Because I mean, we got work, efforts, labor. That's abundance. So it's your abundance is gonna look in so many different. What about it? North Node ascending, yeah. What? Hold on 1 second. Evil Life fell in reverse. Hold on. Okay. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Okay. I'm asking who this rich guy is because I'm getting a feeling this is not your energy. This work, North Node, ascending, rich guy, and priestess. Yeah, so yeah, I don't think this is your energy. It's not you. This is the person coming towards you, says Spirit. This person has worked hard on themselves, on maybe this well, I mean, when two I'm assuming, right? And normally is like that. I am assuming it's very rare for a chosen one or someone in this journey not to have had it a little bit tough before getting here, right? So I feel like this person did too. Whoever Spirit is sending your way for you. They've worked hard. And because they've worked hard, they're now in their North Node energy. Because of that, now they are ascending. You know, with this rich guy, I asked to clarify this rich guy, because I don't know. When we have guys and things like that, like, I don't know. And we got evil eye, but in reverse. So again, somebody trying to stop this rich guy from coming in. And not only that, then we had surprise as well. So you can be surprised of who's gonna come your way. This could be a situation where the person that's coming your way, like I said, you could already be in the relationship, right? But maybe it's not like set in stone yet. Maybe you guys like go out on a couple of dates and you're feeling it and they're feeling it, and it's just like, right? But again, these motherfuckers doing what they do, they're evil eyeing it, but it's in reverse, so it don't matter, right? But I feel like whoever this person is, you're gonna be surprised with their confession. You're gonna be surprised with their change. You're gonna be surprised with their change. Maybe they told you that they didn't want something serious, and then the more and more they hang out with you, they're like, because I did see Divine Feminine, and we have the High Priestess as well. So maybe this guy is like, you know what? No. If I put a hold on this, if I put a stop on this, if I say, no, I don't want to be with you, blah, 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 somebody's going to come and swoop them up. And I can't have that shit happening. Yeah, they're coming for their High Priestess. And I feel like this person knows you're intuitive. That's what I heard. This person knows you're intuitive. This person knows you're intuitive. I love that. But so we got self-love for take charge, earth creature. Okay. Oh my God. Starseed.
More?
No.
I want you to listen to me.
Starseed.
Okay.
Hold on, guys.
Why, Daddy?
Thank you. All right. I'm only going to take the one I saw. Protection. Hold on. Oh my God, it came out anyways. Déjame eso aquí. Now. Mature woman. Hold on, you guys. Cállate. Okay, ya. That card came out. But this is what I was gonna say. You're stepping into something amazing. And these motherfuckers are no longer your ops. They're no longer a problem. They're no longer a problem. They're no longer a issue for you. You've transitioned, you've elevated. What did it say? What did he say? This person knows you're intuitive, like very freaking intuitive. Oy. So generosity. Let's see. It came out anyways. Community, what did I say? When somebody does this kind of bibbity bop, this amount of bibbity bop, they don't work alone. They just really don't. They don't.
What the hell? Put down. Let's go.
Shut up. I'm gonna put them back because I don't know, but we got abuse and divine masculine. Third party sitch. Ooh, there's some. It came out anyways again, see? Here it is. I told you. So it was third party sitch and abundance. Maybe you were generous to a lot of people. A lot of people that you shouldn't have been nice to, right? But you can't help it. That's just who you are. With this third party sitch, I feel like this third party is going to be all up in the mix when you are with your rich guy. Oye, recógele eso del suelo. I don't know how I feel about that though. Because this person could be your twin flame. Or maybe you... False narratives? What? Abuse? Came out anyways. Hold on, there's something behind false narrative. Mature man. Espérate. I'm picking it up again. This is an ancestor. Maybe you have a passed over grandpa, uncle, I don't know. Or maybe this could be one of those ancestors that you don't know that you have and carries the energy of a mature man. But this, whoever this ancestor, who they are,
It's like you.
they're the ones, your twin flame was the one running their mouth and abusing the shit out of you. So this can be a fallen twin flame. Yeah, because you see now, the veil was lifted. You see who's who and what's what. Let's see, the twins, conscious connection.
No.
Divinity. Divinity. Again, it's a conscious connection. So this could be a situation where, like, when you're in meditation, right? Chakras. Yeah. I'll tell you right now. It's because I'm feeling so, like, hostile. Like, I'm even like, somebody is mad that you are aligned. Somebody is mad that okay. Like I was saying, you don't know how to be anything other than real. You don't know how to be anything other than honest. So this person is like, how come people don't think that he's a weirdo, that she's a weirdo? Because they're walking around with crystals, or they have sage, or they have a... Yeah, and this person's upset. You could be doing rituals, like cleansing rituals, healing rituals, connecting with your ancestor rituals. I always tell you guys, this never gives me bad. This never gives me bad. Right? It's always based on the reading, right? But right now with divinity, chakras, and like the conscience connection, it's giving that. Maybe you do healing rituals and things like that, and then that's when you see things, right? Maybe you can... Hold on. Okay. Right? And maybe when you do these rituals, or maybe you take like self-love baths and things like that, but when you do little things like that is when you see these ancestors. And it's because you're perfectly aligned. You are divine. So the spirit is saying, don't get scared. Don't get scared. Because you don't know who they are doesn't mean that they're not there to protect you. That they're not there to have your back. That they're not fighting for you. And I feel like that's exactly what they're doing against whoever the fuck this twin flame was. Especially this mature man. Because this mature man came out with false narrative and abuse. So this is giving me ancestor. So this ancestor could have seen it all, heard it all, knows it all. And they're like, I don't think so. Do not touch my anointed, says spirit. And these motherfuckers tried it. And that's why. And this can mean spiritual jail, 3D jail, whatever. But this is how they're going to be. Shit. In reality, I feel like... honestly, neither of the two are cool. I don't wish this upon anybody. But I honestly feel that actual jail would probably be better for this person than to be in spiritual jail. Because of all the shit that they've done. Like, you've been battered and bruised, collective. Okay? Battered and bruised. With this shit being in reverse, you ain't no more. You went from being like this, right? You went from being like this to being like this. And now this is who you are. Okay? And this ancestor is pressed. He mad. And I feel like he's like gathering the ancestors, having meetings and things like that. Like it's time to step in. don't piss off the ancestors, dude. Don't do it. Don't piss off the angels. Don't piss off God. Don't you ever think that God is not high almighty. You know, I feel like these people, like whoever these motherfuckers are, they like to mock. Like they mock you. Well, yeah, this bitch thinks she's intuitive. Oh yeah, this motherfucker thinks that he has powers, that he's psychic. Hold on.
What's the matter with this? My money. Eddie got it. Eddie gave it to me. Eddie gave me too.
They mocked it. They mocked. Oh yeah, she says she's spiritual, but I bet you it's witchcraft. Or maybe that was a false narrative that you were the one doing what they were doing. Right? Projecting. Rising star. But yeah, regardless of what it is, to be honest, like, you guys, I cannot make it up. Where did we see legal? Where did we see legal? Somewhere here. Oh, right here. Look at this. I mean, it's looking like 3D jail. We had trusted, right? And I told you that could be a police officer that is awakening to something. Or it could be you finding out this truth. Or a police officer. Or this police officer is bringing you this truth. And you're going to be awake and you're going to be surprised with the truth. But Spirit says you can trust it, right? So maybe there's a police officer that's going to tell you something. Some type of official. I feel like it's some type of official because this gives me that as well. Like some type of official, some type of message, information that is going to put somebody behind bars. It's going to put somebody behind bars. This is not like I just heard or both. It's because, see, that's what I'm saying. You don't play in shit that you know nothing about. 1. 2, you don't mock. Okay? You do not mock. And then think that you're gonna get away with it. It's weird. Alright. This is weird. I know messages in Spirit.
You can't touch. How do you let that go? You're a bad girl, you bad boy. You
Moving on. Yeah, you don't care.
Don't stop.
You're moving on. You don't care. None of that. I'm gonna be real, you guys. My kids were making too much noise. I kept putting like my video on pause and pause and pause again. I feel like these people try to interrupt your journey, try to interrupt your awakening, try to interrupt your money, try to interrupt this love coming in. They try to interrupt everything, every single moment that you had. Every single moment that you were able to have of like happiness and love and blah, 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 and whatever. They try to block it, stop it from coming in, delay it, do everything. Everything under the sun, says Spirit. But again, imprisonment, courthouse, legal, you don't you just don't. Okay? You don't. I just saw fault. Look it. And they put in some false documents, some false paperwork. Shit. A Again, she came out twice. Mature woman and entity attachment. They came out together. They fell on top of community. What is this? What about it? Okay, what is, let's just clarify mature woman and entity attachment spirit, please. Health concern. There's a mature woman energy here. Okay. Okay. This mature woman, she got this strong ass entity attachment that she can't quit, that she can't drop. Like she can't get rid of, is what I'm saying. And it's eating her alive. And she was the ringleader. Whoever this mature woman is. It doesn't even have to be a mature woman, right? It could be a mature man. We did have mature man, but I'm not getting a negative energy from that. I am getting definitely a negative energy from this. And this is the second time mature woman came out. And now she came out with entity attachment and health concern, which is, this is what I think that they tried to put on you and it didn't work. They couldn't attach anything to you. They couldn't get you sick. Again, they threw everything and the damn kitchen sink at you. And the only thing that fucking low key worked was keeping you what? Mentally and emotionally unstable. That's it. But you got out of that. And now they're fucking concerned because you're in this boss energy. And so I'm gonna be real. Whatever these false papers or whatever the fuck that is, I have a feeling that if this is actual court issues, legal issues that this people have or that they have somehow involves you as well. And this official is going to come and tell you that, look, at my sage has not stopped burning. You see it? And right now it's burning even harder. Since I started my video, the sage has not gotten out. Yeah, so if they are in these legal trouble, whoever this official is gonna, I think, they're gonna give you a subpoena for court. You're gonna get like a letter or something like telling you that you need to go to court, and you're like, to court, bitch, I didn't do nothing. You're probably gonna be like, oh my God, why the fuck do I gotta go? But you're gonna see these motherfuckers' names on there. You're gonna see Ice King, mature woman, fucking the community. Okay? I just heard hookers and hoes. That were talking shit about you. Yeah, but that's what you're gonna get. And this mature woman is stressed. You wanna know why? They're concerned. You wanna know why? Because you're in this energy. But why? Because they know this mature woman, whoever the fuck this mature woman is, with this mature woman energy, whoever it is, they are concerned because they know that you are not gonna lie, collective. They know that you're gonna sit on that stand, and whatever they ask you, you're gonna be real. If it was your fault, you're gonna say, yes, I had part in that. My part was X, Y, and Z. But that's about it. Everything else, that ain't got nothing to do with me. And that's what they're concerned about, that you're going to speak facts. And with these false papers, oh my God, look at the bottom of the deck. And with these false papers, it might, I don't know, we had money, right? Actual money, theft. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what this is, but keep doing exactly what you've been doing, collective. You've been doing an amazing job. And this, don't allow this court case thing situation stress you out, because you don't need to be stressing. So let's get some spirit animals, okay? And then you can ask your question for the angel card. And we'll get out of here because I feel like we went over 2 hours already, y'all. So let's see here. Just whatever flies out. Let's see. 1, 2. Ooh, Panther Spirit. And number 44, we have reclaim your power. Period. Didn't I say these motherfuckers were projecting? Call your power back. Okay? Call your power back. Every time you meditate, when you see them, call your power back. Call your power back. Wow. Panther Spirit, number 44. Or maybe that's what you did. With the number 44, right, that we know that 444, right, divine protection, like, maybe you did that. Maybe you already did that. And because you're in your power, you're reclaiming your power. Yeah, you already did this. This is that situation, again, where you were like this and you were like, fuck that. I call back, boop, 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 boop. The stag spirit, it says, take the lead. I keep picking that up. I keep picking that energy up where somebody is meant to lead, meant to teach, that you carry knowledge and a lot of wisdom. Okay? We have squirrel spirit. It says, believe in yourself. Yesterday, y'all, was it yesterday? Yeah, I saw like 3-4 squirrels throughout the day. Okay? And they literally they always passed right in front of me. Hold on, you guys, because they always passed right in front of me. They always passed right in front of me. Like while I was driving, they passed. But while I was driving. So I'll definitely take this one for myself. You know, maybe that's the squirrel telling me to believe in myself and believe in my capabilities. Right? And believe in my gifts. And believe in my word and believe in my truth. Okay? So maybe that is definitely for you. I also saw raccoons. In the area, in the city that I live, I've been here 5 years. I've never seen a raccoon a day in my life. Last night, while I was eating, I went out for dinner. And while I was at the restaurant, I look out the window. 2 little baby raccoons were by that window where I was at. And then later on, I left, right? And I was going to the movies. When I got there, bam, another 2 set of raccoons. I was like, how the fuck did I just see 4 raccoons in an hour? I don't know. That could be significant for somebody. Look up the spiritual meaning for raccoons, okay? And we have the koi fish spirit. It says, there is always enough. Okay. All right, y'all. Ask your questions. We have forgiveness within the next few months at the split. Pero let's see here. Okay. Here we go. We have within the next few weeks. Okay, it came out anyways. That's definitely very significant for somebody. Okay, espérame. Ahorita voy. Yeah, ahorita voy. We have communicate clearly. Maybe this is something that you're being asked to when speaking to your ancestors. Right? Maybe you don't know what to say to them because you don't know, you think you don't have a connection, you think you don't feel that connection, right? Because you're like, I am, again, like I said, I'm Asian. Why would I have Latino ancestors? Right? And you're like, yeah, I'm not going to tap into that because I don't know. Tap into it. This is what I get with this communicate clearly. Or whatever you're manifesting, communicate it clearly. If you can't put it into words when you're meditating, because, right, we're like deep in meditation. So write it down. Write it down. You could light a candle, okay? Light a candle. If you have crystals, put your crystals on the table. Light a sage, Palo Santo, Maybe cleanse yourself with a little bit of Florida water. Maybe cleanse whatever you wrote down on that paper, right? Cleanse it. And just grab Florida water, put it in your hands, and just tap it on the paper. And then burn it. Carefully burn it. And if you can, burn it outside so the ashes can go into the universe. But be clear. Be clear. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit says be clear about your intentions. Okay? You can't just say, Spirit, I want a dog, and they send you a pit bull. And you're like, Spirit, I don't want a pit bull. I want, hold on. Right? They send you a pit bull, and you're like, Spirit, I don't want a pit bull. I wanted a little baby one, like a little chihuahuita or a hot dog, So set your intentions very, very clear, very specific. Okay? If you believe, interesting. If you believe, it'll happen. You have to believe. You have to believe it. When this truth comes to you, I feel like some of you are going to be like, nah. Hell nah. Who you say? Huh? What? I feel like your eyes are gonna like pop out of your, like you're gonna believe it. Believe it. Trust that word. Trust that paper that you read. Trust this information that this official person is gonna bring you. It's not a lie. I feel like this is related to that. Some of you might not believe it because of the person. But just remember this, okay? Not everybody's walking around like you. Not everybody's walking around in faith. Not everybody's walking around in truth or in honesty. A lot. I honestly feel like 80% of the population, I guess, loves to walk around with a mask. They don't like to show their true self. And the thing is, too, that they don't even know that it's harder to wear. It's harder to wear a mask than to be yourself. I feel like these are people that are scared of like being judged or criticized, and you don't care about none of that. Ooh, somebody's asking their question as I shuffle, huh? We got Ask Your Angels. Okay. Ooh, if you were asking your question when I was shuffling, punch it in the comments. It was me. The little emoji. Me. Big happy changes. Big happy changes. Collective. Again, cheesing from ear to ear. You know what I'm saying? Like just that Ma'at card with 2 suns and your cups overflowing with love and prosperity. abundance. We have compromise. And look at, she's carrying the balance. The scales, yeah. What do you need to compromise on? Collective, peaceful resolution. Listen to your intuition. Well, I'm assuming these two go together, right? We have compromise and peaceful resolution. Maybe you're being, again, stepping out and then looking around. Okay. This could be about your love situation as well. Like with this compromise, maybe the person coming your way, or maybe that person that you already had started something with, is not like your normal cup of tea. Okay, maybe your spirit is like, relax, give it a shot, see how it goes. You know, compromise, peaceful resolution, giving it a shot, see where it goes. Listen to your intuition, because your intuition's never gonna lie, right? Your intuition's not gonna tell you what the heck. See, look, reconsider and remain positive. Yeah, oh my God. I'm not saying that this person is hideous and they have a bad personality and they're ugly and this and that, right? But maybe it's not just what you normally go towards. We got not the right time. Okay. All right, y'all. These are going to be the last ones. Because I honestly feel like this video is like 2 fucking hours already, yo. Anything else, Spirit? Yes. Yes, yes. Say yes to the dress. Collective. Say yes to the dress. Where does that, I think I've heard that in the movie. Say yes to the dress, Collective. Okay, I'll be back later with another reading, but I want to do like a late night one. I bought this cute little tripod thingy, but it's small. So kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do later, but I'm going to try like a different setup, okay? But I want to do that one late night, see what pulls, what comes up. So this is what I'm going to do later, okay? Since we did pull from the ancestor deck today, and we got a lot of messages from our ancestors, which are very appreciated. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, angels. Thank you, God. I'm going to pull from the Ochun deck. Okay, I'm gonna pull from the Ochun deck. If this message resonated with you, come back later, okay? Because your girl's gonna post it late night. So yeah, come back later. I'll post it, and yeah, we'll do a little late night read. See what Ochun has to say. Because I honestly feel that my Ochun is coming talking to my ladies, but I don't know. I don't remember. Like I remember it, like in my dream. I don't know where I was, like if I was sitting down or if I was laying down, but I saw her coming towards me, but she was bathing me. She was bathing me and she was correct. Oh my God, I want to cry. I want to cry. She was telling me that everything was going to be okay. Okay, she was telling me that everything was going to be okay. Ochun doesn't like it when the females cry. And Ochun doesn't like it when men make the females cry. Ochun doesn't like that. Okay? Yemaya don't like that. Or like they're very you know how I always say here on my channel, like I'm a girl's girl. Like I don't hate on females. I love my females. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to tell a female if she's cute, I'm going to tell her she's looking cute. If her outfit is nice, I'm gonna compliment her outfit. I'm never on like some bitch shit, you know what I'm saying? And I don't. Okay, and I don't do none of that. Okay, so I feel like Ochun is coming in like that because I feel like a lot of people, have been playing in my feminine's energy for a minute. And Ochun, you hear that? And Ochun is like, no more. No more. And motherfuckers is sad and motherfuckers is crying and they're pissed off and booty tickled that they can't play in your energy no more. Okay, and like I said, you might not realize this, but Ochun could be, an ancestor of yours. Why? I don't know. How? I don't know. But she's there. And so, we should appreciate that. Okay? When you have ancestors that you don't know why those are your ancestors, but you're like, I'm not Native American. Why do I have Native American ancestors? You don't know what transpired in past lives. Okay? You don't know who you were in a past life. You don't know where you lived in a past life. And from there, you started a lineage. Okay? You probably started a lineage of your own. And that is the reason why you have so many ancestors. Look at the couple videos back where I picked up on the Joan of Arc spirit. Somebody in the collective has the Joan of Arc spirit. And how can you carry the Joan of Arc spirit, right? By the things that you do in this life, from things that you know from your past life. Thank you, spirit. So that's how you're able to have like different ancestors. Okay, so like I keep picking this up, but I'm gonna say it again. It's like you already know how to do something. Your soul already knows how to do it. It's just your mind needs to wake up to it. And by you practicing it, you're gonna get there. So for some of you, don't be scared. Like I said, you're gonna say, I don't have Native American blood. Why am I dreaming about the Mayans? And why am I dreaming about the indigenous culture and indigenous tribes? Why am I dreaming about that? Maybe you had a life there. And that's what they're trying to refresh your memory of, and going back to what you already know and bring it into this time. Okay? So, again, do your research. Don't shut it out. Because I'm going to be real. I've had visions and things like that, right? And I'm like, that's not for me. But the more and more I have the visions, I'm like, maybe it is for me. And we keep picking up, right, on family that ain't your family, or you're not who you're supposed to be, or who you think you are, right? On either some switch that birth energy or fucking kidnap that birth energy. Like, I don't know. You don't know. And maybe that's this truth that you're about to find out. And because maybe, let's say you find out that you were adopted and you didn't know that you were adopted, right? And your actual parents are Native American, are from Africa, are from El Salvador, or this or that. And that is the reason why you have these ancestors coming your way. Because your ancestors knew who you were from the beginning when you were in that belly. Okay? I don't know who needed to hear that. I love you guys so, so much. I'll come back later in the night time, see how, what Ochun is trying to say. Maybe I get some channeled messages from Ochun to share with you guys. But other than that, I hope you liked the video. If you watch till the end, like I say, comment and share. Like I said, if you watch the video till the end, thank you so much. You're a trooper. And I fuck with y'all.
I love you guys.
Love you guys so much.